Hello, I hope you're all well. Page 404, number 26. If this expression is equal to 0, then either t is 0, or t minus 6 is 0, or 3t minus 11 equals 0. All right, go ahead and solve it and see what you get. All right, so t is equal to 0, or t is equal to 6, or t is equal to 11 divided by 3. If you decide to go back and prove your work, you take 6. Wherever you see a t, you put in 6. You don't put a 0 here and a 6 here and an 11 there or anything like that. The value of t, if you pick this one, every t in the expression will be equal to 6. If you were to select this one, every t would be 11 over 3. All right, try problem number 28, number 28. Pause the video and try number 28. Okay, so divide 0 by -4, that leaves you with these two. Set each one equal to 0 and solve it. Okay, so set them each one equal to 0, solve that z is equal to either 7.5 or z is equal to 9.3. Put parentheses around that one. So try number 32. First thing you want to do is you want to bring the minus 11x to the other side. I want this to be a positive term. So now what you have to do is factor it. So pause the video, try to factor it, see how you do with it. All right, to factor it, you get 3x plus 1 times x minus 4 equals 0. So either 3x plus 1 is 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. I solve them, I get x is equal to -1/3 or x is equal to 4. If I put the 4 in here, I get 4 minus 4, which is 0. So try number 34. First thing I want to do is I want to bring the 7x to this side, and then I want to factor this side. So go ahead and factor it. Pause the video, check your work. So it factors into x times 5x minus 7. Now solve. All right, so x is equal to 0 or 5x minus 7 equals 0. Solve it, x will be equal to 7 over 5. Take a look at number 36. First thing you want to do with this one is simplify it. So pause the video, go ahead and simplify it, see what you get. All right, so this tells me I have to multiply x minus 9 by 3. I get 3x minus 27. I simplify it, make it 7x minus 27. Bring the 6x to this side to get x equals 28. 27 goes on that side. So try next one, number 38. All right, so I multiply through, I get t squared minus 16t plus 2. Bring 62 to the other side, I end up getting 0 equals t squared minus 16t plus 64. So factor this, pause the video, factor it, and try to solve it. Okay, when you factor it, you get t minus 8 times t minus 8. So set 1 equal to 0, t is equal to 8 in both cases. Let's take a look at number 58. All right, it says 4 less than the square of a number is 77. Find all such numbers. If t is the number, t squared minus 4 equals 77. So go ahead and solve that, please. See what you get. Alright, add 4 to both sides. I get t squared equals 81. Take the square root of both sides, I get t is equal to plus or minus 9. This means that t is equal to 9 or t is equal to negative 9. You need to know the symbolism. Normally you will find the answer written this way. Try problem 60. Alright, it says the square of a number is equal to 20 more than the number. Find all such numbers. So, square a number plus 20 . So t, it says it's 20 more than the number, so t squared minus 20 should give you t. Because, so I'm going to bring t to this side, then I'm going to factor it. And solve it, you'll get t is equal to 5 or t is equal to negative 4. All right, try problem number 62. Pause the video, give it a try, see how you do with it. So the problem is the product of two consecutive integers is 110. Find the integers. Product means multiplication, consecutive integers. If the first integer is x, the second one is x plus 1. So x is equal to 14, the next one will be 15. They're consecutive. Try to set. So it says the product, meaning multiplication, is equal to 110. So go ahead and multiply it out and try to find the numbers. All right, bring 110 over here, you factor, you get x plus 10 times x minus, x plus 11 minus times x minus 10. So x plus 11 equals 0 or x minus 10 equals 0. So x is either equal to negative 11 or x is equal to 10. So there are two sets, negative 10 and negative 11, or 10 and 11. All right, I need to make sure you understand what this is telling you to do. Problem number 2, page 429, says f of x equals 5 over x plus 2. It gives you f of 2. What this means is that x is going to equal 2. So you put it in there and you end up getting 5 over 4. That's your answer. That's what it's telling you to do. All right, take a look at number 10. They want to know what is the domain. Now they ask you for the domain in set builder notation. You can forget about that. So write the domain interval notation. What they want to know is the domain is all going to be all numbers except whatever makes that denominator equal to 0. So t plus 3 equals 0 when t is equal to negative 3. All right, so t equals all real numbers, but t cannot equal negative 3 because that will make that 0. This is the best notation you can get. T doesn't equal negative 3. Make that negative sign a little bit bigger. All right, try number 12. Okay, same thing. What's the domain? The domain is all numbers except numbers that make this denominator equal to 0. Set the denominator equal to 0 and solve it. Find out what makes that equation equal to 0. So pause the video and solve it. All right, so 3t plus 8 equals 0. 3t equals negative 8. T is going to be equal to negative 8 divided by 3. So t cannot equal negative 8 divided by 3. try number 14. Pause the video, give it a try. Alright, what you want to do here, again, the same thought process. What makes the denominator equal 0? To find that, I'm going to have to factor the denominator. So pause the video and try. These are the numbers that will make the denominator 0. So A cannot equal them. A can be any other number but those two. All right, try number 16. All right, what will make x squared plus 16 equal to 0? Well, x squared equals negative 16. The square of a number cannot be a negative. What that tells you is x can be any number. There are no numbers that will make x squared plus 16 equal to 0. None whatsoever. So let's take a look at number 32. All right, they want you to simplify it. 48 divided by 6 is 8. So it's going to be a to the 1 minus 7, b to the third minus 1, c to the 0 is equal to 1, so you just have c squared. So you're going to get a, 8a to the negative 6, b squared, c squared. So it's going to be 8b squared, c squared over a to the 6. Right? You can subtract your exponents. Negative exponent, I don't want negative exponents, so I'll put them in the denominator. So this becomes your answer. All right, let's try number 34. Try number 34. Pause the video. 1224 will give me 1/2. X to the 9th minus 8 gives me x. S to the third minus 4 gives me s to the negative 1. 2 is already in the denominator, so I make it x over 2s. All right, let me put your homework on the... All right, your homework is page 404, numbers 26 through 38, numbers 57 through 63. Page 429, numbers 2, 3, and 5. Numbers 7 through 16, number 31 through 34. We just about finished this chapter, so probably on Monday I'll put a test up for you. I will send you by email a pre-test so you can practice, and maybe give you a quiz on Friday. Have a great day. I miss you. I hope you're well. Bye-bye.